First Responder Network Authority. The First Responder Network Authority FirstNet of the United States was created under the Middle Class Tax Relief and Job Creation Act of 2012 MCTRJCA as an independent authority within the National Telecommunications. The purpose of FirstNet is to establish, operate, and maintain an interoperable public safety broadband network. To fulfill these objectives, Congress allotted $7 billion and 20 megahertz of radio spectrum to build the network. Background: the First Responder Network Authority Board of Directors is a team of 15 experts. The FirstNet Board was established as part of the Middle Class Tax Relief and Job Creation Act of 2012. Representatives include the Secretary of Homeland Security, the Attorney General, and the Director of the Office of Management and Budget as permanent members. The remaining members are selected by the Secretary of Commerce and have public safety, technical, network, and or financial expertise. Prior to FirstNet, the Public Safety Spectrum Trust was selected by the Federal Communications Commission (FCC) as the Public Safety Broadband Licensee (PSBL) for the 10 MHz of 700 MHz Public Safety Nationwide Bill. Radio Access Network (RAN). The construction of the nationwide FirstNet network requires each state to have a radio access network (RAN) that will connect to FirstNet's network core. According to the MCTRJCA, FirstNet is responsible for consulting with states, local communities, and tribal governments to develop the requirements for its RAN deployment plan. These efforts began in May 2013. However, each state will have the option to either allow FirstNet to create the RAN or to opt out and create its own RAN. Even if a state chooses to opt out and receives approval from the Federal Communications Commission (FCC) to develop its own RAN, the RAN must use the FirstNet network core and must meet FirstNet requirements. For a state to receive FCC approval, it must demonstrate the following abilities: provide the technical capability to operate and fund the RAN, maintain ongoing interoperability with the FirstNet network, complete the project within specified comparable timelines, execute the plan cost effectively, deliver security coverage and quality of service comparable to the FirstNet network. States that meet these criteria and receive FCC approval may apply for grant funding through the NTIA. Broadband wireless network. Calls for the nationwide broadband system came after September 11, 2001. The federal government has been working toward a system ever since that time. The 9/11 attacks highlighted the inability for deployed public safety networks to handle a true crisis situation. FirstNet is in the early stages of creating the first nationwide high-speed broadband wireless network, providing a single interoperable platform for law enforcement, firefighters, paramedics, and other public safety. In an April 2016 article, a spokesman for FirstNet said FirstNet is going to really revolutionize the communications technology for first responders. Our next generation technology isn't just going to save lives, but it's going to keep our first responders safer and make our communities safer, because it's going to provide extra situational. This patchwork of different systems can get in the way of first responders being able to effectively communicate with each other during emergencies. States are able to opt out of FirstNet's new nationwide broadband network. FirstNet assists those states by providing a guide that helps the states deploy communications networks that have interoperability with other systems. The Federal Communications Commission and the National Telecommunications and Information Administration are also involved in coordinating the broadband system. At a U.S. Senate hearing in July 2016, Senators Brian Schatz D. Hawaii and Roger Wicker R. Mississippi expressed concern to FirstNet CEO, who was testifying at the hearing, about various issues related to the national broadband system. Schatz said that he would rather see FirstNet partner with states instead of establishing a grantee-grantor relationship. Wicker said he was concerned that the $7 billion budget for the program was not enough funding. Public forums. In August 2016, FirstNet held a border security forum in Phoenix, Arizona. FirstNet officials met with federal and local security officials to discuss problems with communications networks and updates on FirstNet's deployment of the national broadband wireless network. FirstNet's representatives said that LTE technology, the data and apps that people have on their smartphones, will help emergency responders during public emergencies. Implementation. FirstNet is headquartered in Reston, Virginia, with technical headquarters in Boulder, Colorado. The Authority Board created a public-private partnership with AT&T in March 2017 to build out FirstNet. In December 2017, all 50 states opted into the network plan with AT&T, but questions remained about when it would be deployed and how cost-effective it is. Criticism. FirstNet was characterized as the most wasteful post-9/11 initiative by the journalist Stephen Brill.